I bought 2 hogs last weekend. One's named lunch and one's named supper. I did buy 2 hogs last weekend. They're not here right now. I'm gonna go pick them up on Friday. Now, we are gonna butcher them and we are gonna eat them as food over the next year. Now, I'm not gonna show that part necessarily today. Today, in the next couple of videos, what I'm gonna focus on is some of the prep work that we at Woodward Acres go through in order to do a job like that yourself versus taking animals to the locker. There are parts of that process that are a little maybe undesirable, and for that reason, I'm not gonna show that on this channel. There's plenty other YouTube channels you can go watch and see that part. The process to butcher your own animal is something that we've done for about 15 or so years. It's not terribly complicated. You have your prep work. That's what the next couple of videos are going to be about here. What's the things that we got to do in order to get to that part. Then you have your middle part. That's like a 2-day project. Day 1, you go get the animal, you bring it back to your property. Then you do things. You do things like, the things you have to do during day 1 are like, it's for people who wear Carhartt that's not trying to be trendy, if you know what I mean. Day 2 is the day where you invite family and friends over and they help, and that's where you like take your pork chops and you put it in the package and you grind and you make your brats and things of that nature. That's usually a pretty fun day because there's a lot of people around to help. You have a few beers and you have some good food, and it's a good day. The last piece is like the cleanup piece. Anytime there's a project like this, or like any project, there's always like cleanup. Nobody likes doing that part, but we're adults and we have to clean up after ourselves. What I'm gonna focus on today in this video is we need to build some heavy duty S-hooks, right? Something that like can hold hundreds of pounds apiece. Now, I've seen some things for sale on Amazon. I'm not sure how good they are, but they were pretty expensive and I wasn't sure I could get them in time. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go try to turn these pieces of rebar into an S-hook. If you wanna see how we try to do that and I don't really know how I'm gonna do that, right? But if you wanna see how we try to figure out how to do that, this is the video for you. Well, I don't even know, I think my impact driver is in the basement, which doesn't help me out here. And I haven't even attached this vise because all I have are excuses. I basically just moved in out here and I haven't really set up anything, but it doesn't change the fact I still got work to do. So the first thing I got to do is try to get my vise connected to my bench so then I can try to bend the rebar. Comment down below if you think this is going to work. Well, welcome to Jankyville. What do you think of that? If it works, I'm a genius. If it doesn't work, this is not gonna be good. Let's see if this is gonna hold. Well, I was looking, that might be good. Even though we have a base like this. think this will work. What I need it for is to shove through like an animal's Achilles tendon, right? And then this part just needs to hang there. Or either which way. I just need a chunk of metal that'll work. I'll hold a couple 100 pounds. I think this will work. I could probably be safer. Why don't I go try to find an actual metal cutting bit versus a masonry bit. And yeah, and then we'll go do 3 or 4 more of these and we can, I guess, what's success? Tonight, success would be keeping both of our eyes, keeping all of our fingers, not cutting our face. That's our goal. Let's do that. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Shawn, you got the sickest metalwork skills I've ever seen. Yeah, you might not know this, but I actually write computer code for a living. That's where I get my real money to go do things around the farm. I do grow trees, I do sell trees. I don't make any money, not even a penny, messing around with metal. Let's get good at one of these. We've done what, 3 crappy ones? We've got 2 left. Let's do a... Excuse me, phone's ringing. Hello?
Hey Dad, where are you?
I'm in the barn.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's okay. I'll be in a minute, okay?
Okay.
That was my son. Dad, where are you? All right, let's pretend like this thing owes us $5. Okay, if you're still watching, you probably could use some context. I'm not sure if you've ever seen one of these, right? But if you think about it, the hind leg of each of the animal, right, in this case a hog, would be hooked over these hooks. A hog's a big animal. In order to get this hooked right, oftentimes you need a little helper. That's what these are for, right? So if you stick one end of this through, like the Achilles tendon, then that can be hooked on there like that. And the other side will be hooked like that. And it kind of just extends it a little bit easier. Whoops, let like the foot go on there. I'm not certain this is gonna work, but that's what today is. I mean, I've used these in the past. I mean, of course, I didn't make them, and I certainly, but they weren't really much different than this. It was just a bent piece of metal and looked like an S-hook. Like if you think about how much weight can this hold, it's clearly more than a couple 100 pounds. Today, I really just wanted to spend a little bit of time making a handful of these, so when we get 2 hogs, in preparation, we'll easily be able to do that. Now our next video, if you're at all interested, we're gonna spend some time up in the rafters, getting together 2 block and tackles, and really putting all the pieces together in the final touches before we go get the animals. If you wanna see what those videos look like or what that's about, please stay tuned. Those should be coming out probably in the next couple of days. Comment down below if you're like, yeah, Shawn, I think that's gonna work. Or comment down below if you were like, I would never let you in my garage. I'm good with either. Thanks for watching. That's today's episode. Take care, be safe.